To return to the student's portfolio, he clicks on Close Window. To return to his own portfolio, he also clicks on Close Window. A teacher may also decide to share specific artifacts, an entire folder, or the whole portfolio with his students using the Share feature. From the personalized screen, he first clicks on the Share tab. Then he would select a folder from this drop-down menu, such as Language. Then the teacher selects an artifact from this menu, for example, Work 1. A teacher then will have to select a class from this menu, for example, Ms. Wade's homeroom. Then he will choose if he wants to share this work with the whole class or with just one of the students. He selects Vanita Pillai. In this feature, a teacher can select from Share or Collaborate on this artifact. We will talk more about the Collaborate function later in this tutorial. Then he clicks on Share. Finally, clicking on My Shares, a teacher will see this new artifact has been shared. From the Share screen, a teacher can also allow students from his class to share with students in another class in another school. To start, he would click on Inter-Class Sharing. First, he selects his class, Homeroom 5A. Then he selects a school, such as Westmount High. Finally, he chooses Mr. Radcliffe's homeroom, and the Allow Sharing button appears. The teacher clicks on Allow Sharing, and the teacher will see the class added to his shares list. Reflecting. How can giving and receiving feedback improve student learning? Here are some tips on how to take advantage of the pedagogical and organizational features in ePEARL. Implement the teacher color codes to flag works in progress, completed artifacts, or group work projects. When you provide feedback, you can create a rubric and attach it in ePEARL. This strategy will help you identify your students' progress and write appropriate feedback. Explain to your students how and when you are going to provide feedback. For example, if you ask your students to write their general goals at home, tell them that by the next lab class, they will be able to read your feedback and edit their work. After you write comments, ask your students if they have any questions about them. Show respect for your students' progress and efforts by visiting their portfolios regularly and giving constructive feedback on each piece of work. Remember, your feedback will help your students develop self-regulated learning skills. From constructive feedback, your students can reflect on their learning processes, create more effective and new strategies that will help them learn in a better way in a subject area, and generate self-confidence and a positive attitude towards learning. In this chapter, you have learned about how to access your students' portfolios and provide feedback, the importance of providing feedback and tracking development of a student's learning over time, how to share specific artifacts or entire folders with your students, how to allow students from your class to share with students in another class or in another school using the inter-class sharing function. Now it's your turn. Open your demo account and practice. You can also print the instructions by clicking on the Print button.